Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market, but first we're going to go over Coinbase, and we're going to go over then we'll go over Bitcoin. Okay. Sometimes you want to take a look at the traditional markets, get an idea about Bitcoin. Like Coinbase is at 65, pre-markets at 67, 68, and it might be blasting off, guys, because all it has to do is start breaching that, and then this is off into a third wave, and it's just going to correct in a fourth and go even higher. And more than likely, with Coinbase doing that, the cryptocurrency market is doing pretty good. MicroStrategy was up 6%, probably still going into a wave. And then this one right here, okay, you see this right here, guys. You see touch, 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 touch. And it looks like for the bears, as I said before, number 5 is probably not going to be a charm. Okay. And it wasn't. They got smoked. So there you go. That's all I needed to see. And that leaves us with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's good to go, guys, in my opinion. It's done. It's over with. I'm 99% sure that Bitcoin is going to be doing just fine, guys, here in 2023. And then you're going to want to look for the correction, okay, is what I would be doing. So let's go over Bitcoin and take a look at this wave sequence that I have in here on a 1-hour chart. And here's the thing is I would not get too bearish on Bitcoin yet, guys. Is it done there? Here's the thing. Like I said, guys, it could be done right there, and then it's going to make a swing back down to here, down to these areas, back down to 22, maybe 23, and down as much as 21.5 to finish off a fourth wave. And that seems reasonable. You can see right here it did it, like right in this on a smaller version of it. So you see I turned it up and went back down. It could be doing that over there. However, you can't rule this out either. 1, 2, there's a 3, 4, and then maybe it's going to pull off a 5. And maybe that's the start of the fifth wave where now it's going to be going up a little bit more. And then it's going to do even more of a correction. And then it's going to be going off into complete the rest of its fifth wave. So that's the issue with it right now, guys. Personally, this is how I see it. If you want to see Bitcoin go higher, like much higher up here near 30K, you're going to want to see Bitcoin get up here, finish whatever it's doing up here, and then do a correction at least down to there into these areas. Okay. And then Bitcoin will be able to make a moonshot out of there, guys, instead of just being right in this area, because I think that like if it goes here, just back down to here, it's going to be a smaller version. But if it can get down into this area down here, it's really can be a moonshot. And the other thing is too, if you take a look, I'll go to a 12-hour chart, it'll have so much more room. So it's back down here, back up. And if it brings it all the way back down here, Bitcoin's going to have so much more space to be able to do a moonshot down there, guys. It really will be able to, but you can only do what the market is going to give you. So, I'm just trying to wait and see what Bitcoin is going to, if it's going to start dumping down here. But you got to realize you can't rule this move out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. And that could be the start of it. And then back up here, and then maybe to the 23.6 or the top of the first wave, 23.2. And it could even go deeper, but more than likely it's so bullish, it's not going to go that deep. Probably these areas, and then it's going to be off into that wave. You can't rule that out at all. But otherwise, Bitcoin, according to all the other data, is pretty bullish. The DXYs on that area were, it's bottoming out. But I think the DXY is going to sit down there, and the USDT dominance chart is one you want to pay attention to. And, I'm still expecting something over here for it to do a little bit of a correction. That's why I think Bitcoin is going to want to kind of pop up a little bit, or not pop up. This will pop up and then go down, but it keeps extending. This one just keeps extending over here. You know, was that the fourth? And then this is the fifth, the main fifth, or is it still extending in a lower sequence wave here? Let me take that off like this. It's still in a third wave, like Bitcoin a little bit. So then there's your third, and then it'll pop up for a fourth and then make a fifth, like so. And then with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is not done yet. Bitcoin is not done yet. Right here, guys. Like so. Bitcoin needs to do up, back down a little bit more, and then it can make a good thrust in the weekly chart. Let me go to a daily. I'll show you a daily chart. Bitcoin up, back down a lot more, and then a good thrust, guys. Either way, however Bitcoin does this, guys, I'm expecting 3, 4, and then 5 to at least 25, and maybe even near 30. Okay. With this wave as small as it is on Bitcoin, let me go to a weekly chart. I'm going to show you guys something. If it stays below 30K, in my opinion, Bitcoin more than likely, guys, is make this you have a good shot that could be a fifth wave. Okay. You know, it just gets to there because you take the fib numbers, right? If you take the fib numbers, let's just use as an example. This is all hypothetical. Don't hold me to it. Let's say Bitcoin gets to 28 or 29 and it does a second wave 50% correction. Let's make it go a little bit deeper on top of that wave area right there. Let's make it go a little bit deeper down to, let's say 17, 18, right? So Bitcoin goes up to say 28. Where's my number? 28. Yeah, 28, and then goes back up, right? So if this is a wave pattern, it's going to correct into 2, okay? Like so. So Bitcoin will go up, correct into a 2, and then it's going to be going into a third. It'll probably come back down the trend line now I think about it. And go into a third wave. 1.618 on logarithmic is going to be the target. Do a fourth wave correction, and then 2.27 is going to be the next target, right? So that target right there, just off that wave pattern, is 77, just above there. And what would that look like? You know, check it out. You know, it's going to be, you know, is it going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, like that. Something to think about. The bearish scenario that you're going to see from the bears is that Bitcoin is in a flat. If it starts whizzing up to like 40 or 45,000 real quick, and you can't rule that out. And here would be the flat move. So take advantage of it while you can. Here's the flat 3, 3. And then this is going to be extended fifth wave all the way up to these areas. 2.618, guys. Is what the 1.618 and 2.618 would be the targets. 1.618 is 28,000, and then 35 and as high as 40K. That's the bearish sequence. I find that very you know, this has to be pretty bad. So it'd be 3, and then this whole thing would be a 3. And then another big wave like that, okay? You can't rule that out. However, let me go over Ethereum, guys. Let me go over Ethereum, show you some things that I am checking out on Ethereum. So here's Ethereum. Ethereum's right at that trend resistance, so a lot of shorts are going to come in, and I think there's going to be possibly another squeeze. You see that trend, guys, right there? Boom, boom. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Did they learn their lesson? Did they learn their lesson? Could they be right this time? Maybe they are, but do they want to take another chance like that one? You know, I don't know, guys. Is this going to be coming down? It does have a topping pattern formation in this area for the S&P, but I'm still going to keep my eye on it, see what's going to be going on. There's some bearish signals going all over the traditional financial markets. They look like they want to correct, guys. But here's Ethereum, right? And I made this known to my followers with Ethereum is that here's the issue, which is a good bullish issue for Ethereum. Is the difference, the time sequence difference between the second wave and the fourth wave. The second wave, down here, guys, is a 250 from there. At that point, is 250-day correction. So is this third, fourth, fifth? That's what a lot of them are going to tell you. Or is this 1, 2, and is that 3, 4, and is Ethereum working on its fifth wave? Okay. Very well could be. And one of the reasons why I think that Ethereum is going to be going on a smoke show over Bitcoin is this chart, the ETH BTC chart. Okay. This ETH BTC chart. You see this reverse head and shoulders? What happened right here? This is what? June 22. You see this right here? What happened with Ethereum? Ethereum did a smoke show over Bitcoin. Bitcoin went from 18,000 to 24 or something, right? What did Ethereum do? Ethereum went from 860 all the way up to 2,000. So here's the thing with Ethereum on this chart. Reverse head and shoulders, coming back down, maybe touch the trend. And if Ethereum, the ETH BTC chart in this nice, looks like it's trying to make a flat. And if it's going to be doing that, guys, what do you think is going to be happening over here with Ethereum? It's going to be outperforming Bitcoin. And is it because Ethereum is actually in this wave? Is what I'm wondering right here, guys. Is what I'm thinking is maybe Ethereum's going up to pull this wave off, guys, because it really could. It really could. You definitely with a reasonable mind and looking at this reasonably, okay? That's 40 days. Ethereum peaked in 10 May, and then right there, 14 June, 10 May to 14 June. It went up in this third, did a small correction, and then blasted back up again, okay? That does look like 5 waves, doesn't it? Okay? But here's the thing. Is this just a third wave extension? Okay? You can definitely get that out of it right here, just like this, okay? Here's a reasonable look at this on the weekly chart. So here you got a wave, according to the RSI, right down there, right? You got a wave, correct back down, boom, back down. There's your third wave peak, right? Third wave peak. You got divergence from there to there. But was Ethereum able to go 1, 2, and then another 3, 4, and then a 5? Okay? It could have done that, guys. You know, you can't rule that out. You can't say that Ethereum's on a new wave sequence, okay? Because if you take a look at this wave right here, 3, 4, and then 5, look at that wave pattern. You see? And usually they're going to look pretty decent. Okay? So that's what I'm checking out. So what does that mean? If Ethereum is doing that, then your other alts over here are going to be going on a smoke show, kind of like Phantom, kind of like Heart or Humans AI. You know, Caspa's be coming around onto a smoke show. Maybe KDA be doing a smoke show. Some of these smaller coins, you just got to wait for it. Metis is another one. Quant, it's just got to finish up its correction. Could be going into another smoke show. Synthetics, I wouldn't underestimate Synthetics. I think it's going to be doing a pretty good smoke show. UFO Gaming, Vi token, another AI token. Haven't gone over VeChain. VeChain possibly. I take a look at that's wave pattern in there. You can wait on VeChain. What's some other coin? Just looking at these real quick. Don't underestimate Dogecoin, guys. Dogecoin goes up and does a fifth wave. You could have a serious blast off over there up to who knows what it could go up to. Break all-time highs pretty darn quick. The A0 is another one going into that. Aptos. All these could do a smoke show, guy. AIZ, Cardano finally broke 40 cents. So Cardano is finally doing what it needs to do. Okay, so Cardano finally doing what it needs to do, guys. It's getting up there. Okay. So, and Aave, you know, Aave is going to be one. Don't underestimate Aave, guys. You know, this is a coin with limited supply, and for a DeFi token, okay, for a DeFi token, this is done pretty good. It's maintained that. It's just like Ethereum, guys. It's just like Ethereum, okay. Had a bottom in June of 22. And is that the second wave? And is Aave working on this third wave, guys? So you can see what Aave does. See, Aave went on a smoke show from December to February of 21, $72 all the way up to $569, guys, right there. So that's the smoke show that Aave could put on. And I think that it's going to probably do it because of its limited supply. Okay. Limited supply. And so that's how I'm looking at the market, guys. Everything looks pretty good. So I'm not going to be overly bearish right now. I would be careful of being too bearish. However, here, let me go to a 45-minute chart in Bitcoin. Is that Bitcoin could be doing this pretty deep correction over here right now, guys. This could be the start of it, where Bitcoin may be doing a move all the way back down to these areas, and then come back down here, and maybe even come all the way back down here. And then you will have your nice little perfect fourth wave setup, right? That would be a nice, beautiful fourth wave setup. You see this one? Look at this one right here. What did it do? Boom, 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 boom. Went back down, and then it was blast off right there, guys. And it could be doing something right over there on a larger scale for Bitcoin. Let me go out to an 8-hour chart. Check that out. Okay, here's an 8-hour chart, right? The Bitcoin on the 8-hour chart. And then, you see that fourth wave over here, something like that. 1, 2, you're 3, and then all 4 for like a flat move, and then boom, it could do that. And then you can see something over here in the RSI back up, come back even down a lot deeper, and then you can see it's all the way down here as an example only, and then boom, you have blast off, and that fifth wave won't overtake that mark right there down here in the RSI. You see that? Boom, boom, and then that'll be the correction over there, guys. More than likely Bitcoin. How big could that wave be? It could get pretty big. It could get pretty big. It could be bigger, a lot bigger than this one, because that's a diagonal, guys. That's a diagonal right there. The fifth wave can't extend because the diagonal is so small. It's so small. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.